is Mistie Agee, and today I'm going to be giving you a presentation about arthritis, specifically juvenile arthritis, and I'm going to run through the symptoms, the causes, and how it affects exceptional children in our classroom every day. Please watch the following video on arthritis overview from a Dallas pain management clinic. Early warning signs of arthritis can either be no symptoms at all, or it can be any of the following warning signs. There can be swelling, pain, stiffness, decreased range of motion. There can also be limping, persistent fever and rash, weight loss, fatigue, irritability, eye redness or eye pain, or blurred vision. As for the cause of arthritis, typically it's either autoimmune or idiopathic. Idiopathic just basically means that they don't know what causes the arthritis. Scientists are looking for possible causes, though, into this, and they're studying both genetic and environmental factors that they might think that they're involved. And typically, when you're talking about juvenile arthritis, that is arthritis for children between 0 and 16, it's usually an autoimmune disorder. A healthy immune system helps a person fight off harmful bacteria and viruses, but in an autoimmune disorder, the immune system attacks some of the body's own healthy cells and tissues, including cartilage, disc space, areas where there would be arthritis. And scientists don't know why this happens or even what causes this disorder in children. Some do think that something in a child's genes that are passed from parents to children makes the child more likely to get arthritis, and then something else, such as virus, sets off that arthritis. How does arthritis impact students? Well, I can speak from experience. I was diagnosed with juvenile arthritis at the age of 16. That's one of the reasons why I chose this to cover, is because I'm very passionate about it, and I understand where students are coming from, those that do have arthritis from the ages of 0 to 16. It makes schoolwork difficult. You have a horrible difficulty with a social life. A lot of times you don't feel like, going out with your friends after school. And a lot of times you don't even feel like visiting with your family when you get home from school. You just want to go straight to bed. You're in just so much pain. And of course, you have difficulty with after school activities, because you have to avoid things like football that are like impact sports. You can't do that anymore when you're diagnosed, because it worsens the arthritis should you hurt yourself. And the symptoms just come and go. They wax and wane. There's no telling when your arthritis is going to bother you. It varies from day to day. And the pain that you do have limits what the students can do, both inside the classroom and outside the classroom. Treatment for arthritis, you're going to discuss exercise and medications. And the treatment varies by the arthritis type. Obviously, the goal here is for doctors and patients to work together to help relieve pain, to reduce swelling, to increase joint mobility and the strength of said joints, and also to prevent joint damage and complications. And you can use several medications, including NSAIDs, which are non-steroidal and inflammatory drugs. Meloxicam is one of those that I have used. Also, you can use, in people with minor arthritis, you can use Aleve, ibuprofen. You can use slow-acting anti-rheumatic drugs, which are SARDs. You can use corticosteroids, and you can use anti-metabolites for the treatment of arthritis. Typically, the best kind of exercise is low impact. You're going to think low impact, which typically my doctor told me right when I first was diagnosed that the best exercise I could do was walking and using an exercise bike because it's very low impact. You additional resource information sites and such. Three of those resources and additional information uh, that I have found are Arthritis RX, which is a DVD, Living with Juvenile Arthritis, A Parent's Guide, which is a book by Kimberly Poston Miller. And I also found a medical journal on juvenile idiopathic arthritis that might be helpful if some of you are looking into learning more about arthritis after this presentation, specifically juvenile arthritis. That concludes the end of my presentation. I hope that you have enjoyed uh, learning more about juvenile arthritis and what causes it, how it's diagnosed, and I really, really appreciate your time. Thank you.